Welcome back. And yeah, it's gonna be a quick review before I go to shoot some arrows. That's my coffee ready. So yeah, welcome back to another video. And yeah, today we're going to review Venom vs Carnage Part 2. Put some blue thingies, post-its on it. And yeah, let's go straight to the point where we left off. And yeah, where else the thing? So in the last issue we basically went over Carnage being pregnant and yeah, Venom etc. Carnage fighting it off and Carnage trying to prevent his offspring from being born. So yeah, of course I need to get to the right. Because I'm ill prepared. To the right page. Here we were. So and they end up on the rooftop. So this Patrick being yeah, Patrick Mulligan, the first host of Toxin, being held yeah, in a chokehold by his father, Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. Or Klyntar 999. 999, yeah. Got it. So now, back to issue 2. So yeah. Carnage tries, so yeah, Carnage now that he's back at full strength, tries to kill his baby. And yeah, Patrick doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's like, please don't kill me. I've got a young wife with a baby on my way. Correction, you got a young widow. Typical Carnage. With an orphan on the way. Who yeah, basically uses his ability to change his costume into an side to smack him off the rooftop. That catches Patrick Mulligan off balance, and he is hanging, holding tight to a window sticking, and yeah, he's slipping away. And yeah, the art collector slash the thief, talking with Felicia Hardy about the painting she stole, and Patrick screaming his lungs out, "Please help me!" And yeah, he's trying to find a way to. The painter's trying to find a way to repay her. Yeah, of course he wants to paint her. And yeah, of course, love to capture her wild sensuality. Who wouldn't? You know, look at that. And yeah, you consider saying new for me. What about my secret identity? So many people would recognize me. Keep your face covered. Some people will still recognize me. My God, look at that. Isn't it a few thrilling? Yeah, of course he finds it thrilling. Who wouldn't find it thrilling? And yeah, Carnage is yeah. There's no one here to help you, Mr. Policeman. It's dark, and the dark belongs to creatures like me. To creatures like Carnage. And Black Cat makes her way out. Look at that. And she comes in to save Patrick Mulligan from being yeah, ripped apart, and Toxin from being killed indirectly. And she saves him for now, but few blocks between, tries to put a few blocks between, but Carnage and yeah, Carnage, who's driven mad by Cletus Cassidy, his host, has a nice idea. Carnage has a good idea. He tells her to, hey, it smells nice and soft. Squeeze all the perfume out of her, and he's like, great idea, of course. And Felicia's about to panic, but Eventually, she breaks free. For now, but yeah. It ends in a battle with both of them trying to fight each other. And yeah, Carnage slowly getting the upper hand. Until Venom drops in. And he is here to and tells him that his son that he's here to stop this. The killing stops. And I second that motion. Why do you care to kill the human girl? Her? I don't care about her. You can do what the hell you want, like with her. I just want when I was starting to like you. And he's, of course, he's protecting his grandchild. To carry his genes into the future. Must die. I ain't having my genes coming back and biting me. And yeah, this typically Venom tries to protect him and cares about future species, and Carnage hates the hell out of Toxin because he's afraid, and it's true, that he could become more powerful than both of them. And Patrick asks, and she asks Felicia, okay, Black Cat asks him, what are those horrible creatures? I don't know. They just appeared out of the blue tonight, and oh god. And Gina is his wife. Is and yeah, Van tells me he's getting away. Good, soon he'll be big enough to look after himself. Why are you so keen on that brat living like? Who are you kidding, Venom? You're actually cold-blooded killer, lethal killer. You're up to your dead eyes in gore. This is different. When Toxin grows up, he'll be my ally. When Wu grows up, Toxin. It's a name I've given to my grandchild. Pretty, huh? Toxin is going to fight alongside me against Spider-Man. And yes, if need to be, against you. No way I have no child of mine living liable to come back and hurt me. Anyway, you got a problem with that? You got a problem with that? Only when it comes to Toxin. Anyway, you know my feelings about single parent. You know my feelings about single parents. You don't have feelings, Carnage. Just insane force, urges to destroy. And yeah, there's a problem with, yeah, of course I have it. And this, yeah, the difference between personalities. Van being more, yeah, level-headed, and Carnage killing everything for no reason. And the two fight each other to death. And flash forward to Patrick Mulligan and his wife Gina and his newborn son. I said, thanks to your mistress and I hadn't talked to her long enough to know she admired me. You're the one with the fan. And yeah, he gives him her bouquet of flowers. And just love his son, Edward. I don't really like his art style, but yeah, I digress. And yeah. Venom is trying to track Carnage down. And so, this ultimate it's up to him to watch over the child, to watch over Toxin until he's old enough to take care of him. And Carnage has buried himself under the building. So, yeah. And he knows Venom can't take babysit 24/7. So, yeah, he waits for the right opportunity to strike. And there's how Spider-Man is again. And he's wondering, and he's reflecting on what Venom told him about, yeah, a new potentially new symbiote in town, which happened to be true. Because, yeah, made me feel normal, but yeah. And yeah, his colleagues are starting to notice that he's faster than and stronger than before, and ask him if he's on steroids or vitamin pills. But yeah, we both know that this is Toxin, the symbiote, slowly getting more and more conscious and developing more to eventually become a suit. Said, I've been fast today. I felt the razor sharp, intense, and those voices. Toxin, hey kid. I can help. Has to run in with the months made me loopy. Do all new dads go through this? Maybe a combination of both, Patrick. You know the drill. So yeah, the symbiote starts slowly getting the power to form a suit around him. And there's a blowing alarm deactivated, and they're trying to reflect the gallery, or the machine tries to, or GCPD is trying to get to figure out who stole the painting, and of course it's Black Cat. Next part is as you rob the gallery, of course, and Patrick Mooding is on her back. And he's figured out, no shit, that she has a shady reputation. Of course, she's a thief, but she's an femme fatale at that. And and she recognizes Patrick, that he was the cop she saved, and and she asks him if she owns him one, and she goes for the attack to escape him, flirts a bit with him, but of course, due to the toxin symbiote, he reads every move she makes, and he's confused about it, because that's what happened. Of course, he doesn't know the toxin is starting to become more self-conscious, and she asks him if he wants a date, but he tells her he's married. He tells her that he is married, and she doesn't date married. And he asks her if she could help him with this monster inside of him, but she can't help him about it because she doesn't have the knowledge about. So got me or wish me good night, indeed, and smash. And Randolph, but it's not just Randolph. One that is history of her, but it's not just Randolph. This is no other than Cletus Cassidy himself, aka Carnage. And Cassie's only one half of the story. Your police issue bullets until you tickle Sonny boy. It looks like Granddad isn't here to save you. But guess who's coming out of his shell again? Toxin. You're turning into a monster. And she tells him that you're turning into a monster, and Toxin, still pretty much a teenager and is still a child, tells her, don't blame me, it's in the genes. As you see, he has a build, he has a similar color to the lower part is similar to Venom, the upper part is more slim, similar to what Cletus Cassidy aka Carnage is. And that's where it ends. So the grandchild has been revealed, and Toxin finally found the ability to develop his own suit around this first host. And he is about to fight his father. So must say it's felt a bit rushed in certain areas, and art wasn't always consistent, but it is okay for what it does. The previous one chapter, or the first chapter was kind of like an like a 7 out of 10. This one's more like a 6.5. It's more like a Silence Before the Storm. Could have been better in certain areas, but right now it's okay. So far it's a good graphic novel, and next we're going to figure out who's going to get the upper hand. Carnage, aka Cletus Cassidy, or Toxin, his son, with Patrick Moodigan as the host. So got to go. Have some archery practice to do, to take care of, and to drink my last cup of coffee. So talk to you guys later. Hasta la próxima. Ciao, né?